The fact I can move my face all around
your strange techno magic, yeah.
That I don't have to worry about the placement of it.
Yeah. You and your willy-nilly. Now we have to see if we can figure out how to remember these damn controls, because it's been over a month since we played this.
Right, I have the kunai thing. You have the spirit trap.
Yes. Beautiful, beautiful spirit trap.
That you can put on people now.
Death singularity. Yeah, it's handy to be able to put on people because I do have to trigger it manually. So I can just pop it when I want.
Hey look, it's the surprisingly Chinese white lady who's in Japan.
Yeah. I mean, naturally.
Of course, naturally.
Are you going to talk or just going to stare at things?
We got to do something? You kind of creep me out with your tiny eyebrows.
There we go. I was going to say, this is very dramatic, but maybe you might want to start talking. Yeah, I know. It doesn't look very Chinese to me either. Dirty, dirty magic.
$5 used to find oil boss.
Always fun when you get surprise twists like that.
I mean, it doesn't look dirty or horrible. It looks nice.
I don't know. What the hell is she talking about? Well, she's at least got the Japanese attitude anyway.
Okay.
If it is not made by us, it is dirty and filthy. Not as good. Or at least ancient Japan anyway. Okay, let's remember how these controls work, shall we?
Alright, so right trigger for me makes a little splotches of dirt.
Well, see, since I'm playing with gamepad, I don't have things remapped. I generally only do that with keyboard.
Okay.
Okay,
left trigger makes you crouch.
I'll have to use my mouse to scroll this menu, though, apparently. Select powers LB, okay.
Yep.
Oh, no, wait, that's run. Select power is... something with the mouse. Okay. Yeah, shadow creation.
Okay, I'm getting the ideas back.
Alright. I think it's literally been about a month or so since we did this. Isn't it?
Let's see. It would be about a month, yeah, because last week we didn't do it due to no idea why. Then I was in Seattle. So that stopped us.
Remember how to select my different powers, though.
Are you using like an Xbox controller?
Yeah.
Hold down B.
Oh, okay.
Using the power though, that's it's Y.
Why use your powers? Because they're awesome.
Everything is
Yep. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
You gotta watch that movie again. It's been a while.
That movie did such a good rendition of that song. Especially with all the, even the construction equipment was dancing and shit.
I need to see Lego Batman.
Oh, that was really good. So fucking funny. Okay, you know what? I think I should singularity those guys. Guys, a present for you. Oh shit, they're coming after you, not me. What'd you do?
I killed a guy, and they're just kind of gliding.
And you almost died.
Yep, I noticed that.
Alright, well you tell them if they get anywhere close to my trap.
I'm jingling near your trap.
Oh shit. God
Oh.
damn. That is some precision ass dodging you're doing. He's on your ass. Hold on. Alright, you got him. I was coming to help.
That was all luck, baby.
Well, I'm glad absolutely nobody's going to go anywhere near my carefully laid trap now.
Here they come.
Well, one anyway. Fuck, too far away. It's like he made a lunge for you but missed.
And
there we go.
Buddy.
Well, we're off to... Actually, I expected us to be off to an even more incompetent start than this.
Yeah, we didn't die.
We fucked up a lot, but we didn't die, which is more than I can say I expected.
Is there a scroll anywhere near here? If you press down, you
closest
can...
one... Yeah, I know. I remember. Well, there's
12.
Well, there's one that's 26 meters around. It's on the other side of the huge wall.
There's one that's
so
right
I would say
below
no.
us.
I would say not quite yet. The thing we can go in? Probably not, eh? Right. Going either around or up, I guess.
We can. We can get up top.
You know, I was talking about going in the door.
Yeah. I'm inside.
Yeah, but I mean that just opening the door that already is there. And that's the part that was no.
Ah. So the one that was below us. It's right.
I don't need to crouch in here, most likely.
Yay! Thing.
Thing? I like thing.
Hey, look, a sword.
We've got those. What was that? Somebody's getting upset and pulling a sword.
I need one more and I can do the dragon death
hurt
thing.
us. Dragon death thing.
The one where when you attack, you consume their body.
Oh, the one I've been doing, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
That thing is amazing. You can use
Only
your
you
powers
can remember how to do it.
Yeah. I think you just hold down the attack button instead of tapping it.
Fuck, there's a Hanzo.
Then there's always some fucking Hanzo main being an asshole. Alright. I'm stealthing in. I don't remember how long this thing lasts, though. But I can probably do this. Eat it! That animation is slow, but it's kind of awesome.
Okay,
and it gives me power points back. Well, you can't consume that because it's in the light, that's why.
Yep.
Got enough shadow? No. Oh, you saw me too late, sucker. What's she talking about right now? I was too busy murdering.
I don't know.
Whoever knows, really. She just likes to talk.
Pretty much.
Here, you're letting me teleport, game. No light over there. Oh, hold on. There's somebody's onto you. Two of them are onto you.
Shit. Ah! Forgot how to run.
That's why I made sure to check my controls at the beginning.
But I got the shadow kill. Oh, yay for that.
That's something, at least, yeah.
Yeah, because there's a scroll I got right as you were catching up to me.
See. Alright, let's see what I can do about you getting resurrected here. Why is Hanzo still firing?
Because we never killed a Hanzo.
Yeah, but what's he shooting at?
Well, he's got infinite arrows, so he just shoots.
I mean, apparently.
I mean, that's how every Hanzo main I've seen does it. Just fucking shoot until they kill something. Then first try.
I've never seen that personally, but I'm sure a lot of them do it. I mean, you're not wrong.
Murder. Why's it always got to be about murder with you?
Just everybody's got a hobby. So, where are you going? Make up your mind, pal. Alright, I kind of wanted to jingle to attract him, but I don't really want to take a big risk while you're dead. Feel like I should play it safe for a bit.
Probably.
Okay. Uh-oh. Get you. Gonna get you.
X gonna give it to you.
Sure. Don't know what an X is, but yeah, alright. I know that's some sort of song lyric, I just don't know who from. Or
DMX?
what it means. Just, yeah, X has to be so mysterious all the time. Where's the scroll you were talking about?
It was up by like the sun symbol, I swear.
There it is, yeah. Alright.
Man, this would be hell on my knees.
That's your fault for doing all those crunches.
I haven't been doing that many crunches. That's why it'd be hell on my knees.
Hey, I got an achievement for Paint It Black. Guess it has to do with creating shadows a certain number of times, I'm guessing.
There's no red doors.
I don't get it.
But
No.
that's the song.
Okay.
I see a red door and I want to paint it black. That was like pointless in a way.
Gotcha. Well, I used the invisibility at first because he looked like he was going to shoot me and I didn't want him to detect me.
Understandable. And
quickly, this asshole over here is pissing me off, though. Don't you have a patrol route or something? Fuck.
Huh, everybody's dead.
That's weird. Alright, fuck it. No? Really?
I think it has to be closer is the sad part.
Is everybody else dead? I'll just sneak up around behind him.
What does he do? He starts turning around.
No, he won't turn around until I get behind him, then he'll turn around. I'll put this far away. There we go. Alright, let's see. Keep behind.
Do you need his behind?
Son of a bitch. Alright, forget that.
And you're almost out of magic.
Fuck him, I'm leaving. Where are we supposed to go? Disable the light barrier. What? I don't know. I haven't even seen a light barrier. What are you talking about, game?
I don't know.
Okay. Where do I even go?
Well, if you hit down, it should show you. Like,
I have been, just not helping.
Take a left. Because when I went through this area, she started talking.
Oh,
to
there's
me.
something over here. Okay.
Hey, it's the thing to get back all your power points you've lost.
Might as well.
Fortunately, it doesn't
All
res me,
one of
but
them.
yeah. The spring.
Okay.
And,
Oh, here's the elemental thing she was talking about.
I was hoping that'd bring me back.
I know, right? It usually does when we do something more of a big step like this. Okay. I could take a risk.
Oh! You may get 3.
That was the hope.
And
fuck you
there.
guys.
Yay!
Oh, I got an achievement called God Eater.
Nice.
I'm assuming it's for getting 3 guys with 1 trap.
Ugh.
Because if you got one for getting 2 guys, I would have already had that one. Well, they're gone. They've been erased from existence now.
They're in the Shadow Realm.
I mean, that's a good point. They probably weren't dead immediately, but they might. The Shadow Realm might not be very hospitable to life either. So
I don't know.
if the power didn't kill them, they're probably dead now anyway.
Probably forced to play Yu-Gi-Oh card game for a while in there.
Oh shit, man! I regret everything. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
You never wanted to do that to anybody.
Yeah, that's too cruel. I've never actually played Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't even know what it's like.
It's like a easier Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, with really bad artwork.
As I say, easier because it's like everything's a little bit more laid out versus Magic the Gathering, which is holy fuck. I've read the things on that. Had friends try to explain them, like.
Oh, I used to play Magic quite a bit, and it's been long enough now that I know there's a lot of new card abilities in the game now that I don't know anything about, which would make shit even more complicated. Oh, there goes your head.
Oh, there's still blood everywhere.
Now, that guy definitely died before he hit the Shadow Realm.
Yep.
At least in this particular case.
It's only a flesh wound. He'll come back.
Yeah. No, I used to play Magic a fair bit. It's not that bad once you get started with it. Thankfully, I got started with it early on, so there were less card abilities to learn.
Yeah.
Starting Magic the Gathering now from scratch would be a nightmare.
In high school, I got a bunch of cards for free because the teacher had them, and I won them from her because I think she confiscated them from a lot of people over the years. So I sat there, I tried learning it, and I went like, "Holy fuck! That is an insane amount of bullshit there."
There's a lot to it. Plus, it helps having people teach it to you rather than just trying to learn it on your own.
Yeah. Then I've had friends try and teach it to me, and I'm like, and you complain about 3.5's D&D 3.5 system when you're talking about doing all this shit. What the hell, man?
Yeah. 3.5 is actually pretty easy.
Just a lot of account keeping.
You know what I find ironic is, I don't know if you ever played D&D 4.
Like a little bit in passing.
But part of the whole advertising of it, or the whole description of it, is that they're trying to make it easier and more accessible to new people.
Mm-hmm.
I found it more difficult and more confusing. And that's as a veteran of role-playing games. There's more little shit you have to keep track of all the time.
Yeah, I remember like reading through it, and a friend talked about it. I'm like, it's trying to bring in the MMO crowd, essentially.
That too, and part of my major problem with it is they're too obsessed with making all the classes balanced with each other, which I've always felt was something that didn't need to be a D&D thing at all.
No,
that's just
you make your character balanced. Yep.
No. Well, actually, one thing they used to do back in 2nd edition, which is when I first started playing, was none of the classes were balanced back then, but what they did is the different classes required different amounts of XP to level, which would help counterbalance their power. So, for example, the Rogue was one of the weakest characters, at least in combat, but it leveled up the fastest.
Yeah.
Whereas Wizards were the most powerful class, but they leveled up the slowest. So you had that kind of thing happening. Okay, let's see. There's two.
Trying to remember what edition it is where you couldn't choose to be a paladin. You had to just roll, and if your stats went.
Oh yeah, I think that was first edition.
Yeah, it's like you had to get the best rolls, and if you did that, then you'd be forced into a paladinship.
I don't know if you were forced into it, but you at least were then allowed to have the option.
Yeah.
I still think it was funny, actually, that roleplay show I was watching, they have on their channel, one of their new shows is, well, new-ish shows is called Court of Swords, which is a D&D 5th edition campaign.
Oh yeah, it's me, JP.
Yeah, roleplay as the brand name, not as the general term for a concept.
Yeah.
But they have a thing they're doing specifically with Court of Swords, which is different from what they do with their other shows. Like, their other shows are a set cast of 4 people all the time, right? Mm-hmm. With Court of Swords, they're doing a set cast of 3 people, and then the 4th slot is a rotating guest slot.
Oh, cool.
And at one point, they had this one guy on whose name is Day9. He's one of the popular Twitch people. Most of them are Twitch people. And they were doing it... Can I get past them like this? Because sometimes they spot me. Anyways, so they got this guy Day9 on there, and he decided... Actually, the first character he made got killed almost immediately, like first session. So usually they would move on to a new guest in a case like that, but in this case they're like, well, you died so fast you might as well make a new character. So he decided to get silly with it. And he's like, you know what? Let's just let the dice decide what I'm going to play next. So instead of doing like the standard roll 4d6, drop the lowest die, and then assign them to stats thing, he did straight 3d6, rolled in order.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And he actually came out with incredibly good stats. He had like really high at almost everything. It was really weird. And then
I've been tempted to do a one-shot like that.
He even went ahead and rolled randomly for his race and class as well. And he came out with a superpowered character. It was hilarious. He ended up with a gnome ranger with like really high strength and dex and stuff. It was pretty funny. And one of the most ridiculous names I've ever heard for a character as well. What was it? It was a Persnigitron Torbisher. What was his name?
Persnigitron.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's... Well, most of the people missed anyway. Alright, Shrine, how do I shrine you? Don't know. Well, this is off to a good start.
Maybe you have to go through the little gated areas right behind you.
Isn't that where I came from?
No, you came from a different one.
Oh yeah, there's multiple ones.
Yeah.
Try this one.
Huzzah, I'm back!
Oh my god, you have something to do other than bitch about D&D with me.
There's nothing I missed in there. Okay.
Oh, what? I mean, it's cool that you're alive again, but I still don't know what to do for her goal.
It's this way. There's the orb thingies we have to kill again.
Oh, you found one?
Yep.
Okay, another room full of fucking Hanzos. There's a guy to your right, if you didn't already know that.
Yeah, I know that.
If that wasn't already the purpose of you being there, probably.
Yes!
Also, I still think it's funny that the first D&D I ever played was the Dark Sun campaign setting. Which, for people not familiar with, it is the most dangerous and deadly D&D setting of all time. Let's put it this way, you start at level 3, because if you started at level 1 you would die immediately. And the game encourages you to make 3 characters so you have backups.
Oh, one of those! Right.
I mean, it's not that it's out to kill you, like it's not like the roguelike of D&D or anything, but it's And
I'm dead again.
It's just that it's a very harsh setting, that's all.
God damn it.
And Hanzo's shooting the floor. You must have died beneath Hanzo because he was just pointing his arrow straight down at his feet and firing at the floor.
Um,
Oh no, you're
I
way
don't
over there. Never mind. I don't know why the fuck you did that then.
because Hanzos are blind.
Ironically. I mean, I thought archers were supposed to have a high perception stat. How you going?
I had one person when I was in college trying to set up a D&D character where they're an archer, but they're supposed to be blind and have like
Oh, Zen archery type of thing?
yeah, it's supposed to be like, oh, they have blind side and stuff. I'm like, okay, look, I'm willing to give you blindness because and blind sense type shit, but this isn't gonna work if you're trying to archer this.
I know, right?
It was like, no, I can make it work. All right, fine. We go through 2 games. He hits nothing.
Yeah. Well, imagine
Because,
he's rolling at quite the penalty.
Yeah, because
I don't
first he
think
had
blind
to do
sight goes very far, does it?
It doesn't, and he had to use like perception checks all the time. His perception was very high, but his rolls were always low. And it's just like, yeah, okay, you got this. Now you take a negative to this. They also have a 50%, or you have a 50% miss chance just because you're fucking blind.
Yes, seriously. Oh, it kind of reminds me of one character I played at one point that was a 3rd edition supplement that added when 3rd edition added psionics.
Yeah.
So they had a class called Psychic Warrior.
Oh god.
Which was essentially a Jedi, basically. Like
yeah.
No lightsabers or anything like that, but just the idea of like mixing martial prowess with mind powers. So you had things like combat senses and things like that. But I remember at one point, I don't remember how I got the one power, but one of the abilities I ended up learning was basically tremor sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like some monsters have.
Yeah.
And I think I ended up pairing it with some sort of blinding, like sphere of darkness or smoke clouds or something. I don't remember if that was a power I had though, but I do remember that. If I ended up being blinded, I could still feel vibrations within 30 feet of me, and I had a pretty big leap as well, where like you see the Jedi doing as well. So I could get in and out of various situations pretty easily. Oh, I remember what it was. There's an enemy who had a smoke cloud attack that we were fighting. And I just jumped into the middle of the smoke cloud to kick his ass because I didn't need to see him.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a pretty good class, and I'm curious to see what the 5th edition version of that's going to end up being like. It's being worked on, it just isn't out yet. Like, I've seen some previews of it.
Yeah, they're still doing a lot of random shit for that.
But the way they're doing it with 5th edition, because you know how 5th edition has a lot of things that are like class path decisions?
Yeah.
They're doing it that way. So in 3rd edition, the Scion and the Psychic Warrior were 2 different classes. In 5th edition, it's going to be just one class called the Mystic. And then the 2 paths that you choose are going to be basically either your focusing on your powers entirely, so you're more mage-like, or you're mixing your powers with martial prowess, in which case you're like the Psychic Warrior version. Nobody's here, pal. Don't even worry about it. And your friends were definitely not murdered a few feet from here.
The guy was balding. He had to die anyways. He was gonna lose his mind.
It was really for his own good.
Yeah.
Okay, who's left? Anybody?
I think that's it. And the center area is open, so...
Yeah. There was that weird orb at the side, though, so I was just going to check the other side.
Oh, nope, there's one asshole behind you. On the other side of these stairs.
Okay, how close are we talking? How behind me are we talking? On the stairs?
Well, before you sprinted.
Yeah. Oh, well. I can't see. I guess I don't have to do anything with this fountain, though, do I?
There's the orb on the other side, though. You probably have to smash
there's an orb
up.
right here, okay.
I'm back! I'm outside, but I'm back.
Cool. I think they're trying to tell us that we're done with this room. So. Okay.
Wait, there's a scroll in there that apparently.
Oh yeah. Well spotted, Bruce. Where was Chucklehead? Oh well, wherever he is, he seems to be able to see us, so... Who really cares?
Yep.
Yeah, I should check my menu. I've got 4 points now. What can I do? Oh, yes. Kage 2. The recogniting. Alright, so now now whenever I'm invisible, I will also be quiet. Even if I'm making noises. Normally. So I guess that means I can run while I'm invisible and people won't hear me.
Yes.
Which could be very useful at times.
Extremely useful.
Okay, well I guess let's call that an episode for now. At least to my side anyway.
Yep.
You're just gonna chop your stuff up later.
Yep. I mean,